And it looked like the dominoes are falling for the unrivaled league.
Kelsey Plum has just shocked the unrivaled league. The WNBA superstar, who is meant to be the face of this new basketball venture, has suddenly walked away.
But why?
Is it the drama surrounding Caitlin Clark, the league's questionable marketing strategies, or is something bigger happening behind the scenes? Let's dive into how Plum's unexpected exit could spell disaster for Unrivaled.
Somebody said there's a section of Caitlin Clark fans that would have watched Unrivaled without her being a part of it, and they're risking turning those people off.
Remember when the Unrivaled League made its debut, promising a basketball revolution with the very best talent? Now, their dream team is falling apart faster than expected. Kelsey Plum, the WNBA superstar who is supposed to be their golden ticket, has just pulled out.
Kelsey Plum is a big-name athlete. She's a superstar in the WNBA. She's a WNBA champion, dog. We're talking about point guard, superstar player Kelsey Plum not participating in this league. Yes, this is going to hurt them significantly.
Plum was one of the first to sign on, securing the sixth spot in what began as a 30-player roster. Unrivaled even expanded to 36 players, showcasing the incredible talent they were attracting and the serious money they were offering. Plum was set to earn at least $100,000 per season on top of her $200,000 WNBA contract. That's big money. But something's gone wrong. Plum just dropped a bombshell on Instagram, sending shockwaves through the league.
I've decided to not take part in the inaugural season of the Unrivaled League in order to take some more time for myself this offseason. I appreciate the league understanding and being so accommodating. I wish the league and all of the players nothing but the best. I am excited to watch.
Just like that, she's out. No more Unrivaled for Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum is a staple in the basketball community, and for her to withdraw from this league.
This is a massive blow for Unrivaled. Plum wasn't just any player. She was the league star, its face, and its ticket to success. Losing her just weeks before the inaugural season is a catastrophe. What's more, she might not be the last to leave. Rumors are circulating that other players could follow her lead and jump ship too.
Very diabolical. I mean, this, my friends, is something you don't see every day. And this is dropping the league right on its head.
What's even more bizarre is that Plum is still listed on the Unrivaled website, almost as if the league is in denial, hoping she'll change her mind. But let's face it, this league is in serious trouble. They built their entire marketing campaign around stars like Plum and Caitlin Clark. With both of them now gone, what does the future hold for Unrivaled?
On your screen, if you look right here, Kelsey Plum's still there. Kelsey Plum is still there as the fourth or fifth player, sixth player, I can't count, but obviously she is not.
Fans are asking the tough questions. Is this league even viable anymore? Will the game still be worth watching without the star power they promised? And most importantly, will fans get their money back?
And they wanted to go to the stratosphere. I mean, they got TNT involved. Hell, all we know, Charles Barkley could be involved in this deal. One thing I can tell you guys for sure is it's looking spooky, dog. They're still missing players. They ain't got all 36. And I'm telling you right now, Kelsey Plum dropped this thing on his head.
This is just the beginning of Unrivaled's problems. They're facing a trust crisis, a potential exodus of talent, and a fan base that's quickly losing faith. The cracks in the foundation aren't just visible, they're widening into canyons. As we dig deeper, one thing is becoming clear. Unrivaled's dream of revolutionizing women's basketball might be turning into a full-blown nightmare.
With Kelsey Plum not taking part in this league and quitting like 2 months before this league start, this is looking spooky. I mean, this is looking spooky on a major level because we know probably in about a month or so, practice is finna start taking place for this Unrivaled league.
You thought Kelsey Plum quitting was bad? Well, Unrivaled has an even bigger problem that makes Plum's exit seem like a minor hiccup. We're talking about a 22-minute promotional video that promised the moon but delivered, well, you won't believe what actually went down. Remember that video Unrivaled released? The one that had everyone talking and sent ticket sales through the roof? Turns out it was all smoke and mirrors. Caitlin Clark, the star they were hyping up, was never even joining the league. Fans were excited to see Clark dominate on a new stage, but instead, it was all cleverly edited footage and wishful thinking.
I know. They've been clickbaiting. They've been lying. Caitlin Clark had to release a statement letting the world know she ain't coming. I'm getting word people want refunds for them tickets. They sold out the tickets like within an hour, bruh. Once Caitlin found out that she wasn't coming, she was getting refunds, dog. And ever since then, it has definitely not been looking good for the Unrivaled League.
When the truth came out, fans weren't just disappointed. They were furious. Imagine buying tickets to see your favorite player, only to find out she was never part of the deal. People felt completely lied to, and they weren't shy about voicing their anger. Social media exploded with fans demanding refunds. It was like watching a hype train derail in real time.
This is not a good look. They've been producing YouTube videos trying to get the hype up with this league, and it is not looking good. Ticket sales was through the roof when they had that 22-minute video because they let it be known that Caitlin Clark was possibly on the way. They simply used Caitlin Clark's image and likeness to sell tickets. Now, once Caitlin let it be known that she wasn't coming, refunds was coming. Wanted a refund like yesterday.
But here's where it gets really interesting. This Caitlin Clark fiasco might have been the final straw for Kelsey Plum. Think about it. You're a star player who signed up for a new, exciting league, and then you watch as they pull this stunt with Clark, misleading fans and tarnishing the league's reputation. Would you want to stick around after that? No wonder Plum decided to walk away.
I'd say she's probably been like, oh, why did I do this? Why did I do this? And like, with the whole wild card thing, I'd say she probably just made a decision being like, you know what? Let's say it now rather than wait for a month. And say it so that they can at least get time to get new players in.
The fallout has been massive. Unrivaled's reputation plummeted faster than a blocked shot. Fans lost trust, players started questioning their involvement, and the league's grand plans suddenly seemed shaky. It's like they scored an own goal before the season even began.
Unrivaled Basketball is looking for Kelsey Plum replacement right as we speak. Now, just like I stated, y'all, the dominoes, my friends, has fallen for Unrivaled League. Will this trigger a trend? I believe it will. Be ready to hear more names dropping out of this league. I can almost promise you this.
So how did Unrivaled think they could get away with this? They bet big on Clark's star power, using her image to generate excitement and sell tickets. But when Clark's team revealed she wasn't involved, their entire marketing strategy backfired. This is a textbook example of how not to promote a new sports league.
This is a bad look for the Unrivaled League. Once it got word that Caitlin was not coming to this league, the money was not going to be what they thought it was going to be. TNT waiting with their hands out. Where is our damn money? That is what the focus is going to be. This league is going to cause catastrophic damage to this league, bro. I'm telling you. These women is finna be beefing over this, bro. Because with Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart being the face of this thing, relationships is definitely finna be at risk. Because we know they need people to play in this damn league. And I'm here to tell you, Kelsey Plum just started a ripple of.
What's next for Unrivaled? They're scrambling to save face, but the damage has already been done. Fans are skeptical, players are hesitant, and the league's credibility is hanging by a thread. It will take some serious damage control to turn things around, but with the season approaching fast, time is running out. Will Unrivaled learn from this disaster, or is this just the start of their troubles? Unrivaled may be in a tailspin, but Kelsey Plum? She's lighting up a whole different industry. Could this be the real reason she quit?
Why has Kelsey Plum withdrawn from Unrivaled? WNBA star drops bombshell days after taking over a cigar industry.
Here's a twist you didn't see coming. Kelsey Plum has a new passion, and it's not basketball. She's diving headfirst into the world of cigars. Yes, you heard that right. While everyone's been focused on her basketball moves, Plum has quietly been building an empire in the cigar industry.
Yes, though. Kelsey Plum is investing in cigars, the stogies. She ain't got time to be messing with no damn unrivaled league. She trying to smoke on them.
This isn't just some celebrity side hustle. It's a serious business venture that's making waves in the cigar world. Plum recently partnered with Kingmaker Cigars to launch her own collection, and it's turning heads in the industry. She's not just slapping her name on cigars and calling it a day. Kelsey's fully involved, designing custom cigar bands that are now sold in lounges across the country.
I'm so proud of you.
Her own line in just a few years. In her own words, if you would have told me a couple of years ago, when I smoked my first cigar in this lounge, that I'd be doing this now, I would have laughed. Your life can change a lot in a short time. Talk about a game changer. But here's where it gets really interesting. Plum cigars aren't just for show. They're becoming part of basketball culture. Remember those Las Vegas Aces championship celebrations? Kelsey was right there, lighting up her own branded cigars. She's not just selling a product, she's creating a whole vibe.
News after signing a new lucrative deal with her cigar company. Instead, she had taken over resorts. World Buildings, the most expensive resort property ever developed in Las Vegas, valued at an astonishing $4.3 billion for the announcement. Her signature cigar was to be served with signature peanut butter chocolate martini. And Plum couldn't have celebrated better. A few days later, she was spotted at Sin City, Las Vegas Grand Prix, catching a glimpse of Motorsports' partnership with Google to promote the.
Can you see why Unrivaled might not feel so important anymore? Plum is building something big. She's not just a player, she's becoming a brand. She's traveling for conferences, attending business meetings, and investing in real estate. All of that takes time, energy, and focus.
Reminder, she filed for divorce a few weeks before the W season started. She alluded it to being arduous. It's possible it's something to do with her, or that something came up suddenly. Regardless, hoping for the best for her. Right, she filed for divorce, playing W, playing the All-Star, playing the Olympics, played W, made the semis. A lot of basketball, play on top of personal issues, would not want to be playing more basketball soon after that.
But let's be real for a moment. Could Kelsey Plum's new cigar empire be the only reason she's stepping back from Unrivaled? Probably not. It's more like the cherry on top of a sundae of reasons. Think about it. You have a controversial league already facing trust issues, and then this exciting new business venture taking off. Add in the grind of a WNBA season and the Olympics, and it's easy to see why Plum might need a breather. Here's the thing, though. Plum's not just walking away from basketball. She's building something that could secure her future after the game. That's smart thinking. Athletes' careers are short, and Kelsey's playing the long game here. Juggling basketball and a cigar empire may seem tough, but it's just the tip of the iceberg for Plum. There's speculation about even more personal reasons behind her departure from the league. She's been dealing with some serious personal issues that have nothing to do with sports or business. Ever wonder what it's like to perform at the top of your game while your personal life is falling apart?
We'll see after that. I mean, it is an 8-month break. Look, I would say that she probably just wants to relax. She probably just wants to relax.
Here's something most fans don't know. Kelsey Plum filed for divorce right before the WNBA season started. Imagine trying to focus on your game while your marriage is ending. That's the kind of stress Plum's been managing behind the scenes. It's no longer just about making shots and winning games. She's fighting battles off the court that most of us can't even imagine. And let's talk about her schedule for a second. WNBA season, Olympics, playoffs. It's like she's been stuck on a non-stop basketball carousel. When does she even have time to breathe? Now, Kelsey's saying she needs time for herself, and honestly, can you blame her? Sometimes, you've got to step back and take care of yourself before you can focus on business. See 21.
If something is going to, like stop your mental health, or like negatively affect your mental health, don't do it. Like regardless of what other people will think, regardless of how it can affect, regardless of how it can affect other people in like this situation. Obviously, there are some exceptions to what I've said just there, but like, look, make decisions for yourself. make decisions for yourself and your loved ones. And at the end of the day, if that means annoying a few people, if you're a sports person, that means annoying a few fans. So
This decision to leave Unrivaled is about more than just basketball. It's about Kelsey Plum putting herself first for once. Think about it. She's been going full throttle for years. WNBA star, Olympic gold medalist, and now with a booming cigar business. At some point, something's got to give.
she probably doesn't feel up for it. Like, with all the cameras that are going to be there at all the practices, and it's like seeing how other players interact, it's not like going to be like a freaking Big Brother of basketball, but there's still going to be cameras there constantly. Players are probably getting mic'd up for practice, and like, that's probably not something she wants to do. She's not 100%. She doesn't feel 100% like it.
But here's where it gets even more interesting. Kelsey's not alone in this. Experts are saying athlete burnout is a real issue. These players are under constant pressure to perform, and that takes a toll, not just physically, but mentally, too. Kelsey's teammate even mentioned that she's been going through a lot this past year. That's not just teammate talk. It's a friend seeing someone they care about struggle. And with all the media attention, it's not like Kelsey can just step back and handle her personal life in private.
But look, Kelsey Plum she's an Olympian. She's played with all these players. She knows all these players. I don't think she's doing it out of malice. I doubt she's doing it out of malice towards them.
So when Plum says she needs time for herself this offseason, we have to take that seriously. This isn't about being lazy or uncommitted to basketball. It's about recognizing when you need to step back and recharge. Other athletes have done the same, realizing that sometimes the best thing you can do for your career is to take a break.
At the end of the day, people are probably going to be more happy about seeing Kelsey Plum have a long career than, I don't know, see Kelsey Plum overdo it now and fall out of a basketball and retire.
Now, you might be wondering what all this means for Unrivaled. They've lost their star player, but it's not just about contract issues or team drama. This is about something bigger. It's about an athlete choosing her mental health over the game, and that's a wake-up call for the whole league. Can Unrivaled bounce back from this? Will other players follow Plum's lead and prioritize their well-being? One thing's for sure. The world of women's basketball is changing, and leagues need to start paying attention to more than just what's happening on the court.